I'm so excited because one of my favourite cookbook authors, Julia, is here with her new book, Good Cooking Every Day. And this is a delicious recipe from your book.
Yay, so excited to be here. We're making a Stilton Silverbeet and onion tart. Very simple, very hearty, yeah, super delicious.
You are the queen of pastry. There's something about the way you work the butter into the flour. It's always flaky, it's always delicious, and everyone at home can make it. I think that's why you're so successful.
Oh, thank you. I mean, you know, this one we're doing is a free-form galette.
Yep.
So it doesn't need any special equipment, and you just do it with your hands. It's really quite quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so first in goes some flour, so just some plain all-purpose flour.
Okay.
And you can do it on the board or in a bowl.
Yes.
It's up to you.
Yep.
A good pinch of salt. And just give that a little mix. Yep. And then in goes some really cold, unsalted butter.
Yep.
So,
why does it have to be so cold?
Yeah, so because we're adding in some warmth, so we've got our warm hands, the air's warm. We want to start it cold so that butter stays solid and doesn't go into a melted mess, essentially.
Exactly.
So when we're pressing it, we really want to just kind of press it into these almost like flat pieces rather than rubbing it in like breadcrumbs like we often are told to do for pastry.
Right, okay.
So we want to kind of just try and coat all of the flour in the butter before we start adding in our liquid. We've got a whole bunch of gorgeous Silverbeet that we've just taken the really woody stems off. So you can see that one's still got a bit of a woody stem, and you can use that in soups or whatever later. But for this, we want just the tender leaves.
Okay.
So that just gets a quick blanch in the boiling water.
I love Silverbeet.
Me too.
My dad grows it so well. I think it's actually one of those leaves that do grow really, really well.
100%.
And they're good for you and inexpensive.
Yeah, exactly. You can see we've got some really nice sized pieces, so nothing too small, but it's also really well distributed through the flour. And these bits of butter, when it goes in the oven, the water in the butter is going to create steam, which is going to give us that flaky pastry, which is what we want. So good. So I've got a little bit of vinegar, which I always add into my pastry. I feel like it just gives a nice tenderness to the crust.
Absolutely, a little hint of acidity.
Yes.
There.
We've got some really cold ice water, just adding in enough to bring the dough together. We want to add as little amount of water as possible.
Yeah. Every recipe will say 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, but it's all about the eye and watching it and seeing it. Less is best, work it.
So it's looking shaggy, it's pretty much all come together. I'm just going to tip it out onto the board, thank you. And we're just going to bring it together, so we're really not kneading it at all. We really want to work it as little as possible, and you can still see all of those bits of butter. So that's what's going to create our gorgeous flaky dough.
And do we wrap that in some Glad wrap and then into the fridge?
Exactly, yeah, it needs to chill for about an hour.
All right, I'll let you do that.
Thank you.
And this is boiling, so we can take all that Silverbeet out and we're going to chill it just to really halt the cooking stage.
All right, this is pretty much ready to go. It's good thickness. So I'm just going to transfer it over to the tray that we've lined with baking paper.
This is my favourite thing that you do.
The fold?
The fold.
Just means it's not going to break.
It was a revelation for me. Why haven't I been doing that?
Just a little fold. And, you know, it doesn't matter that it's a little bit, you know, rustic on the edges. We're going to fold it in once we've done our filling.
Okay, so I've chopped up all that Silverbeet and I did squeeze out all of that water.
Yeah, you don't want any liquid. It's going to make our tart soggy. Then we've got some onions that sweated down. They've got a little bit of colour on them, but not too much. They're going to be really sweet and delicious. Some pine nuts, which I love, but you could also add almonds, anything really that just gives it a bit of a crunch. Hazelnuts could be really nice as well. Some nutmeg, and also this piece of Stilton, which I'm going to crumble.
I'm surprised that you didn't use some gorgonzola.
I mean, you could. I really love Stilton. Really good texture for cooking. It's not too soft. It's a good flavour.
It is actually good for baking too because it is crumbly, but it will still kind of hold its shape. So you will see little bits of it as opposed to just melting into it.
Exactly, but you could use gorgonzola.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah, a little bit of salt just because the cheese is quite salty, but a good amount of pepper with the cream, it's beautiful. And then we've got some beautiful pure cream here, which is just going to kind of bind it all together.
Okay, so in that goes. And just, I guess, give it a good mix?
Yes, give it a good mix, make sure it's all combined. And that's just going to go straight onto our pastry base, which we've rolled out and put on the tray.
So just in the middle?
There you go.
I want to make sure I do it right for you, Julia.
Yeah, so we're just going to spread it out, give us a little bit of a border because we're going to fold all of these edges over into the middle. The pastry is soft enough that you can just fold it over and press.
Okay.
And it's just kind of creating its own little border. It's so simple. I mean, kids can do this.
Yeah.
It's really great.
And the word freeform here, so it doesn't have to be perfect.
Not at all. So that's basically it. We're going to give it a little bit of an egg wash.
Yes. The whole egg you put in it?
I put in the whole egg, and I do usually add a little bit of water to kind of thin it out. You could add milk or cream.
Yeah.
You could even add the leftover of that cream.
Oh,
But
yeah,
some water's great. And this is just going to go on top of the pastry, make it really golden once it's cooked. So about 50 minutes in the oven at 190.
Very nice. Julia, this smells sensational.
It does, and it looks so good. I love how golden the pastry is. I'm going to cut you a slice, Juz.
It's quite short too, isn't it? It melts like butter when you just cut into it.
And that gorgeous filling. Oh my goodness. Here we go. That ooze of the Stilton.
Oh, yes.
Delicious.
I love this.
I'm happy with that.
I really want to try this pastry and, of course, all that yummy filling.
So happy.
Onions, Silverbeet, pine nuts, and then another surprise, Stilton there. I just think it's the most amazing combination.
You could add cheddar, spinach, even like roasted pumpkin. Oh, great minds.
But most importantly, you have to try this pastry. It's so divine. It's actually really easy to work.
Yeah.
Get the book, make that tart. Perfection.